Hey, and welcome to the new world. We are playing in modded Deathopia. It's gonna be good fun. As you can see behind me, we have a fine little tree house of the dark oak variety from Mine Colonies. You might notice that there is a nether portal there and some modded materials in my inventory. That's because I'm recording this at the very end of the episode, as some mistakes evidently were made in the beginning, so let's not spoil too much, but rather explore the world a little bit. I mean, it's looking pretty if you ask me. And just over here we have a mine colony. And, over there we have a weird... I don't know which mod adds that, though I probably should know. It's got to be Dungeons Arise, I'm pretty sure, but I've added a couple to this mod pack, which is the Deathopia Magi-Tech. It's good fun. You got your magic, you got your tech. It caters to literally everybody's needs, at least in my assumption. But yeah, as you can see over here, we've got some stuff for mine colonies, which I'm actually going to be getting stuck into shortly, but you will see that in the next episode. Because, this is the end of the... Yeah, it... Yeah, it's also like 3 o'clock in the morning and I am half asleep, so don't mind my voice. But there's only a few things I need to grab from over here, mind you. These guard towers are always quite useful. Ooh, right, I can't actually grab these, can I? I mean, I can, but as you can see, it takes its sweet-ass time. I assume that's so you don't accidentally break it, but yeah. Fun. Ooh. There's some really weird terrain too. Not that I'm complaining though, I do quite like it. I've been very much enjoying playing in this world, and I'm going to very much enjoy playing a fair bit more. But since it is time for me to get stuck into mine colonies, I'm going to leave you all with the rest of the episode, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Wow, that is a really bad way to end this intro. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Alrighty, so we are back, and as you can see, I have collected up a whole bunch of materials. Materials which we are going to use in my brand new underground facility. Boom, check it. To be fair, I don't have enough create stuff built yet, but what I'm going to have is a piston-based single block elevator that comes down here. I'd love to have a rope pulley-based elevator, but unfortunately can't fit one of those into a single block as far as I know. Not happy Jan, but hey. In any case, I mean, you go further down and you get to my mine, and over here, on the top level at least, I'm going to have a teleport block to get down to the mine, but that's neither here nor there. What we're looking at here, mind you, are the 3 branches of my research facility. This way is going to be create, that way is going to be mechanism, around here and up against that wall is going to be applied energistics. Not sure what that one's for, maybe mystical agriculture. They tend to be the mods I use most frequently in Worlds, so we'll see. And of course, there's going to be a button here, here, and here, with subsequent remote detection systems underneath that will lower a drawbridge for each side. It's going to be great. Quite frankly, I'm looking forward to it, but we're not quite there yet. Any case, what we are up to is getting started with create. So, boop, 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 boop. And we have power. And of course, the water flows down from up top. Oh, right, you can't see me do the air quotes. Imagine I'm doing air quotes. Because, yeah, there's no actual up top to talk of. But still, I like it. Now what we need is... to add some gearing. Now, what I can do is take it up this way. As you can see, I've been using chisel and bits, and I might actually redo it all just to save on resources, because it really saves on a lot of resources, to be honest. So if we do that, it really doesn't matter. Like, I can put the blocks there, but personally I don't like the look of it when there's blocks there. Oop. And boop. Yeah, I have to make this room a lot bigger, to be fair. But at least for now, it allows me to get the systems online. We need the mechanical press. Boop. And underneath the mechanical press, we will chuck an andesite casing. And we need 8 of these, so let's do that. Hey, look at it go. Alrighty. Ooh, actually, damn. So what I actually need is a... can't remember the name of it. That comes after this, doesn't it? Ooh, damn. For now, it's all good. I also need to make one of these, which requires one of these. Boop. And yeah, basically we're going to be powering this all off steam. These here simply allow me to generate the sufficient rotational energy to run the pump that will supply the steam engine with water. This is a sufficient amount of speed for that. Not sure if this is. And actually, I'm not sure what those speeds are, actually. Googly Googles. Whoa. What do I need for Googles? Ah, just a gold plate and some glass. Well, I can make that, just not right now. So we need... I need to make the room bigger, unfortunately, before I start installing this. But we can, at the very least, get a perfect amount. Awesome. The tank built, and... well, that sucks. That's so... ooh. My mouse is being twitchy. Not fun. Oh, hey, look at that. I could make copper leggings, too. Sweet. So what am I missing in terms of that there? Couldn't be anything, right? Yeah, no. Weird. But yeah, I'm now unfortunately going to have to dig this room out to be a little bit bigger. This is the first of a few rooms that I'm going to build. Each room is going to have its own function. This one's going to be power generation, then over that side we'll probably have like a machine room of some sort, maybe something to make the precision mechanism, I think it's called. Yes. Something to make this. Train tracks for later on. I've got industrial foregoing that's going to be set up. That's going to be good fun. And yeah, that's it for this clip. I'm going to expand the room, plan out where it all goes, and I will be back. Righty, so I'm back, and as you can see, I've prettied up the area a little bit, and we've even installed a boiler to produce sweet, sweet rotational energy. I've had to add this, which I'll show you in a moment. If I do that, as you can see, all the chisel and bits blocks just disappear. The same thing is happening over here. Over here, I think the best solution is simply going to be to replace them with the full block, but then again, I mean, it's not like you're exactly going to see it. Maybe a little bit up in the corner there, but you don't exactly see it. As for this one, all we have to do is take the andesite casing and boop, solves that problem right quick. Of course, this is how I'm going to distribute the create power throughout the base. It's going to run under the ground probably down the center point here, and slightly above that is going to be applied energistics cables. Usually your dense ME cables run along there, and power from mechanism. I can't remember the name of the mod. I think it was Ender.io. I really miss that mod because it allowed me to take my various different cables and combine them all into a single block. It was beautiful. I loved it. I could transport power. I could transport literally everything. And to be fair, when I get to the end levels of applied energistics, here we go, I can use these tunnels. We've got redstone tunnel, item tunnel, fluid tunnel, energy tunnel, and specifically the energy tunnel lets me transmit power through my ME system. I can transmit light, which is always good fun. And I think I can just put a facade on front of the light tunnel and kind of just emit light wherever I want, which sounds like a lot of fun. And then, of course, we've got the chemical P2P tunnel as well, which is good fun, though I am a very, very long way away from getting all of that working. At the moment, what I need to work on is next level stuff for this, as well as a builder for the precision mechanism, which I'm going to put in here, and a couple of other things as well. So I'm going to get stuck into those, and when I've made some progress with another machine, I will be back. Righty, I am back once again, and we have made some more progress. I took a trip into the Nether, and I got 5 blaze burners. Now you might ask, 5? What's the 5th one for? Well, the 5th one is for the mixer. Yay, fun. I've already gone ahead and made a bunch of brass ingots. I'll be making some brass equipment soon. I need 2 brass funnels for here. One goes here, of course, and another one goes here. I also need to make a mechanical arm. That's going to be good fun. I don't think I can actually power that at the moment, but I could be mistaken. I think I just have to slow everything down. But before I can make a mechanical arm, I need a precision mechanism. Before I can make a precision mechanism, I need a machine that makes precision mechanisms. Yay fun. This room is a little bit bigger than it needs to be, so I'm thinking of shrinking it down by 2. Maybe shrink it down by all 3 and just have this room for these. Of course, I've got to extend the hallway out a considerable way further, and I'm thinking of using the Chisel and Bits mod to artificially expand these walls. So here would be pushed in. Although theoretically I could have just done that from this side, couldn't I? Done the same thing. That's fine. But I think it's coming together quite nicely. As you can see, we still have this singular point of rotational input. Outputs at 2048 stress units, which is then converted into a higher speed through the gear systems here. I discovered, and can't believe I didn't realize this earlier, that when you put a casing around this larger gear, it does not connect to this smaller gear. Same thing here, so I can have the gearing system in line, and I'm so glad I have that now, because it makes it so much easier. But yeah, this is going to be my central bus that runs power back and forth. It will be running a bit slower. Eventually I'm going to get rid of this gearing system altogether and simply have what are these used in again? Ooh, train controls, definitely. This, rotational speed controller. I'll simply have one of these to define the required speed for each machine. They're a bit pricey, sure, but, I mean, it's better this way. Nozzle fan. Push entities in all directions. I like that. I like that a lot. I'll have a look into it. But I do have a little bit more to do, to work on. So I'm going to get stuck into that, and once I've done decorating the room and getting all the stuff up and running, I will be back, and we should be able to finish out this episode. I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, so I am back and we have made some progress. Now, you might notice there's no ladders. Oh, kind of just ruined the surprise. I'm terribly sorry, but yes, I have built myself an elevator, all controlled by this lovely link switch here. Boop, all the way down, and boop, all the way up. Ain't it pretty? Of course, if you want to go down to the mine, you do have to use this one. I do believe what I could do is add a what's it called? Sequenced gear shift. Yeah, that one. I think I could add one of those and have it progress more than one floor, essentially. But honestly, I don't see the need to do so. What I will do is show off all the fanciness. So if we go down here and through here, you can see that we've brought the where it made a right angle before, we've brought it down and across, as you'd imagine. And yeah, here we've got a simple gear shift, and that is tied into a redstone link on a toggle latch. So you can basically just toggle that on and off, changing the direction up or down, and that's basically all of it. Like, it's a really simple contraption, but it gets the job done quite efficiently. Now if I swim back this way, we can get out. Boop. I can replace the floor. I will do something about the water. I still have to do something about the drawbridge here. Of course, that will possess a button here, and then button might have to go here actually, which shouldn't matter because, like, if I place this on the underside, it'll still activate. Ooh, hey, look at that. Right. Speaking of that, we need no, B. We need that and that and that. So what we do, oh wait, no, hang on. I also need, that is the wrong one, B, this one. Cobblestone, there we go. Alright. Basically, it's nice and easy to get this set up. You go down by 2 on this. You don't have to go down by 2, mind you, but it does for whatever reason. And then, yeah, 1 cobblestone, 1 of those, and you're done. And they can just go back in here. You just got to make sure you've got the chisel on you. But other than that, it's all good. As you can see in here, I've decorated the room and made it look all pretty-ish. We've got that extra bit here, which I may bring in, because it doesn't actually have to be 2 over. Eventually, once I get Applied Energistics up and running, I'm going to have an interface on this side, one here, one on the chest there. A smart chute goes here to automatically suck down all plate-based items, and of course another ME interface here to place items into this chest for the crushing. But of course, I've got one last thing to do, and yeah, I'm going to get stuck into that. It's of course going to be a wonderful surprise, so you all can see it in just a minute. Ready, so we are back, and boom, new machine. Gotta love it. This is my super fancy automatic precision mechanism making machine. Now, it's not programmed yet. I figured I'd bring you all along for that. Shit, are they holding something? No, god damn it. Well, that's a waste of some connected glass, but it will. In any case, step number 1 is to begin programming these. We're gonna start with a gold sheet. Boop. Gold sheet goes there. Then we need a small cog. Boop. Then we need a large cog. Everybody loves a large cog. Boop. And finally, we need some iron nuggets. Boop. There we go. Now, you might notice I have 2 left. That is for... Ooh, I'm going to have to get to it right quick too. Alright, so we can begin now by doing that one, and that... Ah, shit, no. That one. There we go. Yeah, whatever. Once we're done... Yeah, there we go. Once that's done, we can come up here. We got to wait a moment. There it is. Boop. I'll take that. Now, this needs to get programmed into 2 filters. First, it needs to get programmed into the back filter. To be honest, it's a right pain in the ass. So it goes right... Ooh. Ah, damn it. This one's a pain to line up. It's so much easier in creative mode. And it also needs to get programmed into this filter, so it'll fall back down when we're done here. Boop. And we can then chuck that in there. It then gets sucked up, falls down, undergoes the next 3. Unfortunately, I had to remove one of the gearing systems from the system. Not fun, but I mean, you live with what you got. So all the machines are currently running a little bit slower, but after I finish making this, I can work on adding some additional stuff. Although farms are required for that, it doesn't matter. I will get around to that. Maybe not in the next episode, but we shall see. But as you'll notice, it continuously goes around, even though each of these is technically a different metadata. It seems the person who created the create mod foresaw that, you know, you don't want to have to program one of these 5 times just to make a single item, so they compensated for that, thankfully. Alright, this is its last cycle. And it should automatically fall out here, since it can't fall out that one. Right, yeah, there we go. It occurs, that doesn't have to be a brass one either, does it? No. Alright, well, I will exchange that for an andesite one later on. But yeah, as you can see, boom. 1 precision mechanism. I can now use that to create the speed controllers that I'm going to need later on down the line. I may even be able to just give this one access to a speed controller, but I mean, these also need a decent chunk of speed, as does the elevator. Of course, I also need to build the plank platform that's going to be here, although there's not really any way to hide it. Like, there will have to be a mechanical bearing here, but yeah. I mean, theoretically, I could do a multi-step where it kind of opens this block up and then it pushes a mechanical bearing with this contained on it forward, so this is kind of regressed by 1 position and then it lowers itself. That is a whole lot of work that is honestly far too complicated. It would look really nice, but yeah, far too complicated. But as you can see, you know, I've put in a decent chunk of work into all of this. This is, we've lost 1 layer of additional speed here, but that's fine. It's not overly necessary. You can see where it begins powering the machine over there. Oh, and you might notice in some locations we've got this actual white concrete. I've got the same problem. Anytime a create block interacts with chisel and bits, it's see-through. I'm not sure if that's a bug. I might put a bug report in for it, honestly, see if maybe we can fix that. Probably on the chisel and bits side, unfortunately. But, I mean, it's so far so good. I'm loving this new world. I'm having a lot of fun building all these contraptions. Looking forward to getting stuck into a transit network, although that comes a little later. Specifically, what I want to do is set up a facility where I can make blaze cakes and all sorts of other fun stuff, and then collect it all together, have it all put together. It's going to be a lot of fun. but we are a fair way away from that. And I also need to get stuck into mine colonies, which will probably be the next episode. Where's my remote? Ah, there. Gotta love it. I'm having a lot of fun with this too. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, I'm not loving the slow speed on the elevator, to be perfectly honest. That is really bad. Like, really, really bad. Ugh. Especially since last time I came up, I accidentally looked at an Enderman, but I moved out the way fast enough, so it wasn't able to get me. But alrighty, as always, it's a pleasure to have you here. I'm gonna get stuck into doing some more fun stuff with the mods, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one, and goodbye.